Things are getting very interesting. We are still working on a detailed analysis of Rigathi Gachagua's interview. On Sunday night, Rigathi had an exclusive interview with NTV where he talked about so many things worth analyzing in this platform. Make sure you stay tuned by subscribing so that when we do that video, YouTube will automatically notify you. In this video right now, I want us to listen to some remarks Rigathi made about working with Kalonzo Musyoka and other Azimio leaders. The remarks are going to inform the basis of our analysis right now. Listen to this.
I'm sure early February we'll have come up with something we can give to our people.
You've said you're talking with other political leaders, yes. And there has been talk out there that you are headed to join forces with Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, Natembeya, and those.
I think people are jumping the gun. Kalonzo Musyoka and Eugene Wamalwa are great leaders of this country, and definitely we can work together. Absolutely. And of course, myself and the people of the mountain were very happy with the stand Kalonzo Musyoka took during the impeachment to stand with me. And our people are normally very grateful people. They remember good deeds. And we have listened to what Kalonzo is saying. And we like what he is saying. So there are opportunities that we can always work together. And in fact, there was a cultural meeting between the Gikuyu, the Embu, and the Meru, and the Akamba, trying to coin something that they work together. And I want to encourage, that's a very good discussion. Because the Akamba people are our cousins. In fact, it's unfortunate we had not been talking earlier. But God's timing is always the best. So, but we have not agreed on any alliance with anybody. What is happening is that leaders who are like-minded talk with each other. But before we can even come to that, you cannot go to discuss with other people before you put your house in order. We need to put our house in order. And the mountain, we made serious mistakes in 2022. Political miscalculation and clear lack of good strategy. And I own up on behalf of the region.
Is this about getting into UDA without your own political
That's what I'm saying. We made many mistakes, and I own up. And I really want to apologize to the people of Mount Kenya region.
All right.
That probably because of lack of experience at that level are not, dealt at that level. I committed the region to an arrangement that has come to haunt us. In my community, there is a saying that doing something wrong, something bad is not wrong. What is bad is repeating it. We have learned very hard lessons, very painful lessons, that we went to a marriage without proper arrangement, and we were left at the mercy of the president, which should never happen in politics. We will be more careful in future, and that is why.
Let's put the remarks into perspective. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. Rigathi Gachagua is not a good student of Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. The third law of the 48 Laws of Power states, to acquire power, conceal your intentions. Rigathi is clearly revealing his intentions and is already talking about his February plans. As he reveals his plans, his political rivals can use those informations to plot against him. In fact, it's advisable to put or let your enemies be in the dark. Send them the wrong direction. Make them believe you are going north when actually you are going south. Rigathi Gachagua is revealing too much, and his enemies will use the information he's revealing to plot against him. He should not reveal too much. Secondly, if you look at the fourth law, Robert Greene says to acquire power, talk less than necessary. If you talk more, you are more easily to utter some foolish remarks or statements. Rigathi Gachagua is talking more than necessary. When he talks about the Kamba community joining Gema, we know Gema was an ethnic outfit that was banned in this country. There is no difference between Gema and Rigathi Gachagua's shareholding narrative. If Rigathi Gachagua was impeached because of tribalism, if he talks about Gema, there is no difference. He is still making the same mistake. So Rigathi should learn to talk less than necessary. The more he talks, the more he exposes himself, and the more he increases the chances of him making some foolish remarks, such as shareholding remarks, and now he's talking about Gema, an ethnic association excluding some other Kenyan communities. Rigathi should learn some lessons from Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. Rigathi is on record saying Kamba votes are few. And right now, he's angling to benefit from the same Kamba votes he said were few. That also confirms Rigathi is still politically naive. He talks aimlessly without looking at the bigger picture. A smart politician, before you open your mouth to talk, look at the bigger picture. Rigathi did mock the Kamba community and is now coming out that he wants the same Kamba community to help him. Rigathi and the mountain, they are clearly under siege. And listening to Rigathi Gachagua, I don't know what Rigathi means when he says they have learned their lessons. That in 2022, the mountain made a mistake and they have now learned their lessons. Which mistake did the mountain make in 2022? And what lessons have they learned? From where I sit, the mistake the mountain made in 2022 was to vote emotionally out of hate. They were voting in wrong leaders to punish other leaders, to punish other Kenyan communities. And looking on how the mountain is playing its politics, they have not yet learned any lesson, and they might make the same mistake they made in 2022. In the coming elections, I'm seeing a very high possibility where they will vote to punish William Samoei Ruto. And in voting to punish William Ruto, they will go for worse off leaders than even William Samoei Ruto. So I won't be wrong to say the mountain has not yet learned any lesson, and they are most likely to make the same mistake come the next election. They have not yet learned anything. That's what I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. As I conclude, listening to Rigathi Gachagua again, we know Rigathi has been impeached, and someone who has been impeached cannot contest for any seat or hold any public office for at least 10 years. If William Ruto was able to shortchange Rigathi Gachagua with Rigathi as a deputy president, what makes Rigathi Gachagua think or believe that the next leader maybe he will team up with will not shortchange him? What makes him believe or think that way? Because we know should Rigathi Gachagua decide to endorse another leader, he won't be the presidential candidate and he won't be the deputy, and he will not be able to hold any office in that arrangement. So somebody will be holding those offices on behalf of Rigathi Gachagua. So Rigathi's grip will have even been weakened more than even when he was a deputy president in William Ruto's government. All in all, I'm seeing a Rigathi Gachagua who is a cornered man. He is under siege. And from where I sit, I don't think it will be very prudent for the mountain to support a Rigathi Gachagua who cannot contest and cannot hold any public office. There are so many leaders on the mountain who have proved to be men and women of integrity. They can contest and hold public offices. If the mountain puts all its eggs on Rigathi Gachagua, they are most likely going to drown with Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi's goose is cooked, and I don't think Rigathi is going to make a comeback in the foreseeable future. Let me stop it there. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.